Well, it's week 2, day 2 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. And I am, speaking of Alienware, at the Alienware training facility because Riot had audio issues that has forced everyone into their bunkers. And I'm here right now with Jan, who is going to have an interview with me from his bunker right now. Jan, so I tried to interview you yesterday, and Mark Zimmerman aggressively stopped it. Can you please tell me the details now? Because I asked you as I was driving by. You're also sneaking out of the frame already. We talked about this beforehand.
The mic wasn't pushed away to me.
Yeah. I'm going to hold the microphone.
Okay, cool.
I know you're new to this. Don't worry.
Sorry. Yeah, he said you have to sit here, and he like forcefully dragged me onto the seat. Like, you cannot move. You can't go to the Travis Scott interview. This is more important.
Okay. And then he did some sort of video with you,
Yeah.
which you can't share the details of.
I think it'll be on broadcast today.
Okay. Unlike the pro players, who will not be on broadcast because they're not there. Okay. Anyway, what was it like for you when you found out that you would not be playing on stage today?
I was just surprised. I was eating. I was like, wait. I'm not allowed to curse. I almost cursed.
You can curse. It's been 30 Has it been 30 seconds? Okay. YouTube monetization, we're safe.
Okay. Shit.
Yes.
I was like, I wanted to play on stage today.
That was
basically it.
That was it.
That was it.
Okay, good. Okay, so that was your reaction. Why did you want to play on stage? What does it mean for you that you can't?
It's more so I want to get used to the stage because I'm not really used to the stage yet. So it'd just be nice. But since playing here is like comfort, so that's fine too. It's just like I would have preferred to get used to it as soon as I can.
Yes. All right. I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Harry. A lot of fans and people are under the mistaken belief that you are from Korea, you only speak Korean, and that like the whole roster is just a bunch of players from Korea. That is not accurate. So why don't you fill us in a little bit on your history as a player so that people can learn about you?
As a player or just like
Both. I mean, yeah. Where'd you grow up, and where did you start playing League?
Well, I grew up in California. I was born in Los Angeles, then I moved to Chino Hills in that area, and then I've been raised there my entire life.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. For like the Korean part, the funny thing is I actually struggle a lot in the Korean part where most of the in-game I'm actually using like context clues. I can like understand like the speech, right, and everything, but like League of Legends Korean words I would not understand. So if I don't know it, I would just use context clues as much as I can, as much as I can, and usually I'm right 80% of the time.
What is an example of a League of Legends Korean word that you hear but you don't know? Also, you can come out. Yeah, we're standing right next to the Academy players, and they're trying to sneak into the background. It's very fun.
I can't really think of one off the top of my head because even in game, so the game goes really fast, right?
Yeah.
So I have to make decisions on the spot. So I just use context clues. I don't even remember what the word is because the game happens so fast. I'm like, I don't have time to go back to think about it. So that's a bit of a problem.
Gotcha. Okay, so you don't even know the words. But you guys should record comms, and then you can like learn what it is that you don't understand.
I mean, I understand most of it. It's just like once every like couple times I'd be like, fuck, I don't know what that means. Yeah. I just have to use context clues.
I saw a very cute thing at the Asset Week where your teammates were teaching you Korean. You've been learning Korean, and you were taking notes, and they were giving you like pronunciation assistance. Yeah.
Yeah. So usually I don't really use my free time to. So at Asset Day, I had a lot of free time, so I just use that day to write down numbers and like the alphabet again, so I could remember.
So they've been. Is that the only time they've helped you, or are they consistently helping you learn Korean?
They're consistently helping me when I ask them what like words are. I have to like ask every day. Oh, what does that mean? Because I either forget it or I don't remember what the word is.
Gotcha. All right, so let's talk about your professional history. When did you start playing League of Legends competitively, and for where? How did you end up on the LCS team?
In 2020, I got scouted out by 100 Thieves Next, and I did a tryout. Then I got on the team. Then we played in like the circuit for scouting grounds. Then we made that. Then I made into scouting grounds. Was it? Yeah, it was scouting grounds. Then I got an offer from CLG, but then I declined it so I could take the TL spot. So because I assumed they wanted me. And then after that, I just played on TL Academy for 2 years, TL Honda Academy for 2 years. And then I just got a promotion.
In your defense, I don't know if they were called TL Honda that entire time. I think that came
halfway through.
Yes, halfway through.
Halfway
Yes.
through.
So you played on TL for a year.
TL for a year.
Yes.
TLA for a year, then TL Honda Academy.
Yes.
TL Academy. TL Honda Academy.
Okay. TL Honda Academy. And now you're on Team Liquid Honda. Yes.
I'm on Team Liquid Honda.
Okay. Very good. We got that sorted out. And so, what was it like for you when you found out that you were going to be getting to play in the LCS?
So I got the contract for LCS, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be actually playing it because it was like a kind of a promotion. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a contract, so I could be playing in the LCS. So I'm getting ready. But then when they told me, I was like, nice, nice.
You're a man of few words. They tell you that you aren't playing on stage and you just curse, and then they tell you you're playing in the LCS, you just say nice. Just a few simple words work.
It was more like I wonder who my teammates are going to be for next year.
Gotcha. Well, so then you go 0-2 in your first week. I'm using that joke twice, I know. And I'm sure that was a bit of a bummer. What was going through your mind at the end of that weekend?
I was pretty disappointed in how we couldn't close out the games and how I realized I had a lot more to do. I would say that I consider myself a pretty strong laner, but then I focused too much on that in those games, and then I forgot to play out aggressively the rest of the games.
So it sounds like, I mean, Harry was saying he feels like you guys had made really big progress in the past week. What have you been working on to try to make sure, because you guys won yesterday, obviously you're playing in a couple hours. What have you been focusing on to make sure that you can find success?
I've been focusing on like trying to play my own role. So recently, especially that week, I was not really playing myself, like as an AD carry. I would say I would just be following, like trying to do my best. Then if a situation came bad, I would just try to desperately try to fix it. But that's not an AD carry. So I've been trying to refocus on my own role. Yeah. Especially because language, I'm like, I don't know what he said. I'm just gonna go in with him.
There's a dog barking very loudly. Does that happen often here?
There's a lot of dogs here, yes, and they're all very cute.
Okay. Do you ever find it distracting when you're trying to focus on scrimming and getting better, and there's just dogs barking in the background?
Usually I don't hear it at all in the scrim room, especially because of the hashtag Alienware headsets.
Yes. All right. Anyway, so you're sneaking away. Just a note. We did have this conversation.
You snuck away first, though.
I did not sneak away. No, no.
You did like a body movement like backwards.
Yes. No. I pivot my foot back, and then I'm leaning.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm leaning back to try to invite you in because you've been escaping.
My bad.
Okay. So what has it been like playing with Core JJ?
It's just been pretty much everything I expected. It's a lot more. He has all the like experience and information, so it makes everything easier. Where I can I ask him something, and then if I'm like not sure, I'm like, oh, I can just ask him and he'll confirm it because he has so much experience in like every single thing.
Yeah. Dodo made a video at the beginning of this offseason basically saying like Team Liquid's going to work harder than everybody else. How much harder have you been working than everybody else?
I'm not really sure how much other people have been working, but I would say I've been at least for sure working harder than every other AD carry in terms of at least playing and thinking about the game. I don't think I've spent any time at all thinking about anything else besides the game.
Okay.
Usually I would leave everyone usually leaves around at 1 to 2 a.m. I'd say.
Yeah. That's pretty late. Yes.
Not that late.
Not that late? Well, I just mean for working.
Yes.
It sounds like you spent some time thinking about the dogs.
Not thinking. It's like, oh, there's dogs.
Okay. Because you said they're cute, which implies a consideration of...
There's a consideration, but it's like a brief thought is like there.
Okay, so that sounds like a thought.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Sorry, it's not 100% the game. Yeah. Shit.
I know this is your first interview with me, but I can't go easy on you. I have to catch you in these...
I'll say 90% the game, 80% the game.
Okay. It's dropping. It went 90 down to 80.
I'll give it a nice thing so you don't harass me about it later.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're giving yourself a buffer. Okay, very good. All right. Is there anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Wow. I'll take it.
Oh, sure.
Thank you for all our sponsors and Honda. And we'll make sure we'll keep winning for you guys.
Can you shout out my YouTube channel? Just
Travis
wrap up the
Gafford?
video.
Travis Gafford?
Yeah, you can just, yes, yeah.
Remember to
But you have
follow.
wrap up the video.
How do I wrap up the video?
You're like, thanks so much for watching. You can check out more LCS coverage here on my YouTube channel.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and you can keep watching more LCS content on Travis Gafford YouTube.
Perfect. Thank you. Well, I am here at the Alienware training facility because of the fact that Riot had some audio issues, and maybe they wouldn't have had audio issues if they were using Alienware. But also thank you to Alienware for having this training facility supporting teams like Team Liquid so that I have a place where I can go do interviews with players whenever Riot stuff goes crazy. So thanks so much for sponsoring this video, Alienware, and we'll catch you next time.